So good day ma'am, good day everyone. So we are here to discuss about our insights on session plan. So throughout the discussion, we will gonna tackle the steps on how to create a successful session plan. Also, we will gonna tackle the challenges and obstacles that we may face in creating a session plan, and lastly to discuss the strategies in how to overcome those challenges. First, we will gonna tackle about the session plan. So I know that um, you all know what is session plan. So because in the previous reports in this subject, they tackled already about session plan. So allow me to recapitulate. The session plan is a dated outline or a blueprint that guides the structure and delivery of a learning session. So it includes information like learning objectives, the resources and materials that is needed in a training session, and the assessment that we'll use during the training session. So a session plan also ensure that the session is organized, purposeful, and effective, that will cater or that will met the needs of the participant in that certain competency. So in creating a comprehensive session plan for an educational or training session is crucial step towards ensuring that the learning objectives are met and the learners gain the skills and knowledge about that they need in that certain competencies. So the process involves several key elements in a session plan. So the first step in creating a successful session plan is to establish a clear and measurable learning outcomes or goals. So those goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So which is often referred to as SMART. So for example, if the learning objectives to improve customer service skills, so a clear and measurable learning objectives must be so by the end of the session or the training session, the participant will be able to handle customer inquiries effectively and to demonstrate empathy towards the customers and resolve customer complaints. So the next step in the process is to create an engaging and interactive activities that surely align with the learning objectives. So this activity should be tailored to the needs and preference of the learners and should be promote active learning. So example, so to enhance teamwork skills, so a group activity could be designed by the instructor or the trainer, where participants are given a problem solving task that requires collaboration and communication to other participants. Third step in creating a successful training session, is on choosing the right resources, materials, and technology. So in getting or using resources, resources should be relevant, current, and accessible to all learners. So materials can include handouts, slides, videos, and other multimedia resources. So example of multimedia resources is technology. So we all know that technology is very relevant, or yes, relevant in today's educational era. So mostly students or learners is more on technology. So it is more applicable to the learners to learn. So the fourth step is sequencing the activities and managing timing. So the activity should be arranged in a logical order with each one building on a previous one. So timing should be carefully managed to ensure that the session stays on track and allows enough time for all the activities. So the fifth step is assessment methods should be designed to evaluate learners' understanding and achievement of the learning goals. So assessments can include formative and summative assessment, which is includes quizzes, tests, assignments, or feedback from peers or instructors, or also which is kind of mga performance-based na activities or assessments. So the final step in the process is to revise and refine the session plan based on the feedback and reflection which is gathered throughout the session. So feedback can be done or gathered from learners, instructor, or peers and should be used to improve the session plan for future purposes, because reflection and evaluation can help identify what worked well and what could be improved with the session plan you created and implemented to your trainees or learners. So for example, participants in the marketing session about could provide feedback on the session, and the instructor can reflect on it and find areas for improvement. So that's all for my part to report or discuss is Miss Rizal mentioned about potential challenges to may occur in creating a session plan.
So I am Rizel Mirashan and I am the second discussant. So I am going to discuss about the potential challenges or obstacles that may arise during the creation of a session plan. So first we have here limited time or resources. So limited time or resources can hinder the thorough preparation of a session plan, impacting the quality of teaching and learning. So for instance, is educator may struggle to develop a comprehensive lesson plans or provide an adequate learning materials due to time constraint or limited resources. So second, we have here a minimal access to technology or multimedia resources. So minimal access to technology or multimedia resources limits the ability to incorporate interactive and engaging elements into session plans, so affecting students' engagement and learning outcomes. So, for example, this educator may struggle to integrate digital tools, videos, and online resources to enhance its learning experiences. So third, we have here lack of knowledge or expertise in the subject matter. So a lack of knowledge or expertise in the subject matter can lead to gaps in content delivery and impact the credibility of the session plan. So, educators may struggle to explain a complex concept or answer the students' questions effectively, affecting the overall learning experiences. So, fourth, we have here poor engagement or motivation from learners. So, poor engagement or motivation from learners can hinder the effectiveness of session plans, resulting in disinterest, distractions, and limited participation. So, for instance, students may show signs of boredom, a lack of enthusiasm, and a passive learning behavior during the session plan. So, lastly, we have here limited feedback or reflection from learners or instructors. So, limited feedback or reflection from learners or instructor can impede the evaluation and improvement of session plans, hindering the effectiveness of teaching strategies. So, without valuable insight or inputs, educator may face struggles in identifying areas for enhancement or gauge the impact of their teaching strategies. So, that's end for my part. So now let's have Miss Elena Melesio for the continuation.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmates. I am Alana M. Lasho, and I am the last reporter in our group. So my assigned topic is all about the strategies for overcoming these challenges. So first is the prioritizing and focusing on the most important learning objectives. So to overcome this challenge, educators can prioritize essential learning objectives, focus on core concepts, and utilize existing resources, creativity. So additionally, time management strategies such as setting realistic timelines, delegating tasks effectively, and leveraging online tools for organization can help optimize the use of limited time and resources in session planning. So next is the using cost-effective or free resources and materials. So to address this challenge, educators can explore the alternative teaching methods such as hands-on activities, group discussion, or visual aids that do not rely heavily on technology. Collaboration with colleagues to share resources, seek external partnerships for access to technology, or utilizing low-teach solutions like physical manipulatives can help overcome the challenges or limitations of minimal technology access in session planning. So next is the collaboration with colleagues or subject matter experts. So to mitigate this challenge, educators can engage in continuous professional development, attend workshops, seek mentorship, or collaborate with subject matter experts to deepen their understanding of the topic. So conducting through research consulting like reliable baangkuan resources and staying updated on current trends in the field can also help educators enhance their knowledge and expertise to create more effective session plans. So next is the using interactive and engaging activities to promote learner engagement. So to address this challenge, educator can incorporate interactive and participatory activities, use real world examples, and vary teaching methods to cater to diverse learning styles. So creating a positive and inclusive learning environment, providing opportunities for students, the autonomy, and offering constructive feedback and encouragement can help boost learner engagement and motivation in session plan. Next is encouraging feedback and reflection from learners and instructors. So to overcome this challenge, educators can implement feedback mechanisms such as surveys, peer evaluation, or reflections exercises to gather input from learners and instructors. So encouraging open communication, fostering a culture of feedback, and actively seeking input through regular check-ins or possessions discussion can facilitate constructive feedback and reflection, leading to continuous improvement in session planning and delivery. So for the conclusion, so making an effective session planning has a significant impact on the overall success of educational or training initiatives. A well-designed session plan can promote active learning, engage learners, and ensure that learning objectives are met. And that's all. Thank you.